Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the Great Millstone, Gary, Indiana Camp, coming at you with another lesson. Before we open up, let's give all glory, all praises, honor to
Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem Rachakwadash.
I'd like to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone, who well, and as always, peace and salutations to those elect and the societies pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm the brother Yara.
Good night.
And Brother Yaquab.
Yep. Great Millstone, Gary Camp. We're just talking about, pretty much we're going to open up with the Psalms, the 55 chapter, because, hey, we're making haste to deliver, making haste, for the day of the Lord, man. Praying that the Lord, come back and deliver us from these wicked ass people, especially Jake, our own people, man. Seeing the condition and the mindset in which our people are in, it vexes us, day in and day out. And that's why we're designed, pretty much, the day of the Lord, so we can be delivered, I'm going to read this one. It says, Psalms 55:1, to the chief musicians of Niganoth, Mashal, a psalm of David. It's like if I said that. Give ear to my prayers, O power, and hide not thyself from my supplication. Attend unto me and hear me. I mourn in my complaint and make a noise. He said he mourned in his complaint. And that's what we're doing. The scriptures say what? The souls of the just complain continually. We constantly vex, man. It says, because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked, for they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me. And that's what they do, man. Because 2/3 of our people have the mindset of Esau, and they don't even know that they've been tricked and duped into, furthering their own oppression. Especially these women.
Yeah.
You've been tricked by the devil to help destroy your own nation. And then when we point these things out, we looked at as the bad guys. It says, my heart is sore pain within me, and terrors of death are fallen upon me. It said, filthiness and trembling are come upon me, and horror has overwhelmed me. And I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then I will fly away and be at rest. That's what that's the mindset I'm pretty sure, I speak for myself, but I know these brothers, can attest as well, man. You be feeling like that sometimes, man. We all seeking to get the hell up out of here, man. This flesh, these thoughts we deal with. You just wish it just like, damn, you just kind of like, Lord, how long?
Kind of precept since you said that.
You got it, bro.
I was holding that. This is Psalm 6 in verse, I'll start at 1. Psalm 6:1, to the chief musician, that's funny because it starts the same way. Damn. To the chief musician on Niganoth upon Sheminith, a psalm of David. Salakia. It says, O Lord, rebuke me. Salakia. O Lord, rebuke me not in thine anger, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. It reads, have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are vexed.
We're weak, man, on all levels, man. Brothers dealing with all kinds of ailments. Physical ailments, mental ailments, financial issues, women issues. Brothers catching trouble on all levels, man.
God. Kind of says, my soul is also sore vexed, but thou, O Lord, how long?
Hey, that's what we're again. We're like, Lord, how long? Like, how long shall we see the wicked prosper, man? Now, we understand everything's of the will of the Lord, is of the timing of the Lord. But at the same time, we're still seeking to be delivered. Because any person they right from mind, who want to be on punishment? Especially when you're on punishment. See, these people don't even know that, Israel is being punished for what we've done in our past life. 2/3, they don't even know that they're in punishment.
Yep.
Whereas, the elect realize, hey, we know we in captivity. We want to get the hell up out of here because we understand that the world in which is ran don't supposed to be this way.
Okay, because why else would you be going through suffering?
Come on.
If life was all about, peace.
Come on.
Kind of says, verse 4, this is the point, Psalm 6:4, return, O Lord, deliver my soul. Oh, save me for thy mercy's sake.
That's what saving for mercy's sake. Man, what's all we seeking? The mercies of the Lord. The sure mercies of what? David. We all go off, we all fall short. Hey, we're sinning, we're sinning to this day. You know, we was conceived. We was born in iniquity, man. And now knowing what, you know, like the scriptures say, it was through thy chastening. I think it's Psalms 119. I think Psalms 119 to 71. If I may, real quick. Psalms 119 to 71. And it reads, "It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes." You know, going through this captivity, you know, now we understand why the Lord's ways was always the right way to go. You know, right now we got fake ass snow hitting the windshield of my car. You know, hey, we here in the Northwest Indiana region, we used to having a good quality winter. You know, some brothers may not like the snow, but me personally, I like to look at the snow. And not to witness that shit vexes you. And not to see this fake ass snow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's been like fake like sleet.
Yeah.
Freezing rain damn near all this or last month, this month.
Or you'll wake up to your car and your car got this weird sticky fog.
Yeah.
That's hard to get off. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know, that's just one of many atrocities. Then the women.
Yeah.
Whorish. You know what I'm saying? You sleep with a woman, you know, this bitch more likely, you know what I'm saying, whole time she got a nigga, you would never know. Then you find out, you know what I'm saying, like.
On top of that, she may have the juice.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
we just gotta stay prayed up in this evil world. Because majority, like the brothers say, if you're not covered by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know what I'm saying, you're susceptible to all these demons, you know, and spirits upon these people. You know what I'm saying? Really, the only ones that have that covering is the elect, and we just pray and hope that we're part of it. But until then, that's why, you know, we just got to continue to hasten the day of the Lord, because that's when we're truly going to have rest. Here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. As we see the state that the world is in. And it's going to continually get worse before it gets better, and it has to happen in order for the kingdom of heaven to come to pass. So, I mean, we just bear it and endure, and Lord will. That's why we keep praying. And these Psalms is prayers of David. This is the same spirit we got to be in. You know what I'm saying?
And these prayers are what? To exhort one another and to comfort one another. Right? You know, these songs, that's why the Lord said, I come in the volume of the book. It is written to me. You know, you're going to have your moments when you need to, you're going to be mourning. You know, that's why the book of Psalms are written. And many other scriptures, you know. But, you know, mainly we speaking of the Psalms, you know, hey, these prayers, man. These was prayers that David was praying. And right along with the other brothers that and the prophets that wrote the other Psalms, man. You know? Just want to jump back to that Psalm 6 unless you got one song, a precept. Because I want to finish off to that verse 6.
Okay, yeah, I got a precept. This Psalms 40, verse 13. It says, "Be blessed, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste to help me. Let them that be ashamed and confounded together, that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward and put to shame that wish me evil."
And we come to some times, hey, the persecution is coming. I was watching Hulu last night, and a commercial of Let's Stop the Hate Against the Small Hats advertisement shows up.
Wow.
You know, so they got a blue dot. You know, the anti small hat ad. So we know what that's going to lead to.
Yep.
Eventually, they're going to make it illegal to speak the scriptures.
Okay.
You know, illegal to proclaim yourself at all to be a Jew, like they did in the time of the Maccabees.
Right.
You know, so them are the times we coming into, man. Hey, but the Lord's gonna confound all they ass, man. Like it says, He said, you know, they should see it, and then when we get delivered, I think it's a Wisdom of Solomon.
Wisdom of Solomon 5.
Yeah. You fools counted his life madness, and now he's counted amongst the sons of the Most High. You know, it's like, yes.
Yeah, because like this world, you know what I'm saying, is here. You know what I'm saying? Esau and his kingdom is here to oppress us. All right, this is the punishment that the Lord put upon us because we had sinned against Him. You know what I'm saying? We played the harlot.
Mm-hmm. I had a precept to back you up, if I may. Psalm 25 in verse 1, it reads, a psalm of David unto thee, O Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, do I lift up my soul. O my power, I trust in thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let not mine enemies triumph over me. Yea, let none that wait on thee be ashamed. Let them be ashamed which transgress without cause. Right.
They're gonna be ashamed, man. You know, your family members, they think you're a weirdo. In reality, they the weirdos. They do weird shit day in and day out, but looking at you like you a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
And all they do is weirdo shit.
Yeah, because like we were speaking of, you know, prior to the lesson, everything is turned upside down due to Esau Edom being a rule. So whatever is normal in society, and when you don't follow that criteria, now you're the outlier, like you're the outcast.
Yeah, come.
When they're the weirdos, because it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It's not the right way to be walking.
This nigga's a sodomite, but he looking you. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck about it, man.
Right.
Or this nigga, he just indulge in every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Everything he see that's cooked, he eats. Like a fucking dog, you know?
Yeah.
And that's when they got that mindset from Esau, because Esau the real dog.
The vagabond.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's not bad to experience things, but
Yeah.
them niggas, they want, yeah, like you said, they want to indulge in everything.
Yeah, they want to indulge in everything. You know, that do as thy will spirit.
Con.
You know?
Do as they please, yep.
Con.
That was it to that, though.
I'm gonna get that song, I was gonna get that Psalm 6 real quick.
Yeah, Isaiah 29:16 says, surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he hath no understanding? So like we said, man, this world turns the things of the Lord upside down. You know what I'm saying? It's completely backwards in this society. And that's why we got, you know what I'm saying, the men, you know, the men of the Lord realize that. You know what I'm saying? The elect. You know what I'm saying? They snapped up out of the dreamland and they realize what's really going on. They see life for what it is in this kingdom, you know what I'm saying? And it's not right. We realize, hey, this place is thoroughly wicked.
Con.
And that's why we're upset. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're crying. You know what I'm saying? We're mourning, man. That righteousness, because righteousness is not, you know what I'm saying, flourishing in the land. All right, we want the righteousness of our Lord, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? We don't like living in wickedness, man. There ain't no living in wickedness.
Yeah. Like, not to cut you off, bro, like Apostle Gabor likes to say, we aren't really living, we're just existing. Yeah, we're just existing.
You know, like the scripture say, be as pilgrims, we nothing but, you know, on a recon mission for the Lord. You know, scouts, we scouting and observing everything that we see, reporting back to the Lord through the spirit of the brothers of what the fuck is going on. You know? Cause this, like the brother said, he said, how surely a thing is turning upside down. His heavenly Father, he ain't created everything through the Allahayim. You don't think he knows what's best for his creation?
Right.
But you have this devil and tell you, no, two guys can come together. When you know scientifically proven that two men coming together can bring forth nothing but death.
Right.
You know, and sickness and disease. But you have this idiot will play on the emotions of the people through his witchcraft, because he's a witch, and then convey and pretty much persuade people to say that lifestyle is good, and pretty much to hell with Yahweh Shemel Shah ways. You know, that's this devil, man. And in the minute, here we are, the men of the Lord, you know, we stand out like, no, that's not, you know, we get demonized, you know.
So you got an operation or something going on, and you're like, this is the right way to do this, and this is the right way to do that. He says, no, this is the right way to do this and do that. The complete opposite wrong way.
Yeah. Like
anybody with some kind of sense would know not to do what this man is telling me to do.
Yeah.
Like the jump shot.
Yeah.
Have
They even tell you it takes what 10 years to make one.
Mhm.
Cool. And even then, you shouldn't take no fucking jump shot. But even then, you're like, no, I ain't taking that shit. They rush. That's a little bit too quick. And then why is they pushing this down my throat so goddamn much?
Yeah.
This must be something in this shit that they.
Yeah. Since
Nothing
when?
but madness in this kingdom, man.
Yeah. I was gonna say, since when do they offer incentives to take, some juice?
Yeah.
You got the why, But
I got a precept.
Okay.
Second, not like Wisdom of Solomon 2:10. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. And in this society, man, these devils don't give a damn about none of you devils. You got 70-year-old janitors. Jake, a janitor, 70 years old. Or you got Maria working in a goddamn hotel, goddamn down at 80, making beds and walking into whatever, what I'm saying? That's one of the worst jobs they can even imagine, man. You think about that, man. That's why you fucking devils gonna pay. Imagine having a job like that. You gotta go clean up behind some filth. Imagine two sodomites renting a room now. Now you gotta go in and clean that shit up, man. But hey, that's who got those jobs? Jake.
Yeah.
You don't want to clean up after those millionaires, man.
Oh man.
Billionaires.
Man, you gotta think the stench.
They said it was a call. They said they went into a party. I think it was Dwayne Wade. One of the parties he rented like a place, and they said they went in afterwards to clean up. They said the shit they ain't seen, and it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Rubbers, condoms,
Yep.
blood and shit. All kinds of shit was there, man.
Yeah, they said, man, like, you know what I'm saying? They said, like, you would see stuff not just like on the floor, you would see stuff on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Like
crazy.
and they're doing all kinds of madness, man.
Yeah.
It's like, how did you do this? Was you on the ceiling to do this shit?
Man.
And these the same people that put a suit and tie on and tell you what to do with your life.
You know what I'm saying? They be
True.
in there having orgies and all kinds of rituals, and it's madness, man.
Yeah, wickedness.
It's wickedness, pure wickedness, man.
It says, verse 11, let our strength be the law of justice, his unrighteous decrees. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objective to our infamy, the transgression of our education, because we point out your education is flawed. The so-called white man pseudoscience is flawed. Mind, just the same nigga that told you niggas that you 3/5 of a human being, but yet you can dominate this nigga in anything physically and mentally and spiritually, because we stronger than that nigga, man. This nigga can't even stand in the sun for more than fucking an hour without peeling.
Burning.
But he'll tell your ass through his science you 3/5 of a human being.
Right? He can't even figure out how to protect himself from the sun.
Yeah, man. He got that curse on him.
Why does he gotta protect himself from the sun?
Yeah.
And the reason why he don't understand, the reason why he is in power anyway, because of our Father, man.
Mm.
You were just a tool the Lord used to teach us a lesson.
It's clear who's obviously the dominant race,
God.
and it's the nation of Israel, man.
God.
The Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans.
And even the ones that look like Edomites that's talented, 9 times out of 10 they be Jake. Like Jim Carrey. I believe he a Jake. Who else? Adam Sandler.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, them Jakes, man.
Even Bieber.
Yeah.
Even though really all the actors and celebrities is
Keanu
off.
Reeves,
Yeah, Reed. Yeah.
Jake, bro.
Or Marky Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, verse 13, he professes to have the knowledge of the Most High. He called himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. Y'all want to explain?
Yeah, his ways are of another fashion, man. All right, hey, it's natural for you know what I'm saying, men to be righteous, man, and he's opposite of that.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
His soul is to be wicked.
Con.
All right, he can't go to sleep without doing any wickedness, man.
God. Yeah.
He looks forward to. He leaps out the bed.
Yeah, man. Hey, they come up with conferences every year to figure out how to make our lives worse.
Hey,
Yeah.
And El Yasharaba hit it best. He said it seemed like since 2019, this nigga has been non-stop. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's just, boom, Kobe death. Remember that? Like, it started out with the death of Kobe, then the Rona, that come along. Then the mandates of the juice. He's scaring everybody with the juice.
Right.
Then it's
mass.
the UFO shooters. Then it's
Yeah.
this. Then it's that. Then the
Yeah.
mass shooters. Then it's Trump. And then it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Coming up with all kinds of lies.
Yeah, distractions.
then it's the war in
Distractions.
Ukraine. It's this. It's that. It's niggas we need to worry. You know, it's like, it's all kinds of shit. Like, he just.
Yeah,
He-
just blaming everybody, innocent people, killing everybody.
Because he's looking for he's looking for ways to distract the
Masses.
the masses, really the dead, but the living no. The ones that know, the ones that were blessed with the Rachak Wadash, they're actually, we're in the time that they're in straits.
Con.
They're in straight, not to the fullest extent yet, because we know that, you know what I'm saying, when they try to set up their NWO, the Lord is coming to knock that plate up out of their hand. You know what I'm saying, with the RFID micro, you know what. But once they implement that, we know it's very short to where, Lord willing, we get beamed up.
And they know they got to move a certain way with you Babylonians, because America over here, everybody's strapped. So they know once this shit go down, they're going to be met with some resistance.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they putting legislation to play to try to take people's, rights to own firearms and all that shit. This, we don't boast in that. There's nothing wrong with having one. But hey, we understand the only way we're going to be delivered from this place is through the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
But they know, once they get this shit, they're going to be met with some resistance, man. It's going to be these constitutional, die-hard, believing, Edomites that's going to jump this shit off, man.
Yeah.
So things are finna get real, man.
Because you think they did a precursor with the Jews. They seen the resistance, and they seen they called them the whatchamacallit, damn, I forgot the damn word. Well, really, just the opposition to them opposing the masks. You know what I'm saying? The no mask, no entry. So that was just a precursor to the chip.
Yeah, that was pretty much information. They was able to gather information with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They was able to see, okay, 60% of these people took it, so we'd be able to get. We got them. 20 of them gonna die, 20% of them gonna just die off. But those that's alive, we gonna be able to get them. Then they probably like, well, we gonna have to gear up these many troops for these guys right here.
Yeah.
The 40%. So Esau, the scriptures say, the inward part of the deep.
Mm-hmm.
Esau just don't do shit without. He does shit. He analyzes. He researches. That's why Esau's so infatuated with numbers and shit, man.
Yeah.
Percentages. And
Yeah, what's the percentage? These devils be.
Yeah. Oh, they said like the SMART acronym my brother had posted. The whole SMART agenda is that I believe it stood for like self-monitoring, analysis, recording technology, something along those lines. But they're just gathering the data.
Yeah, that's what the word I was looking for. Data.
Yeah, they're gathering the data from all these smart TVs, the smart home gadgets, the smartphones, smart watches, smart cars.
electrical devices.
Yeah.
Yeah, which they use all these things to monitor us.
Yep.
They were showing that in the movie they got on Netflix called Luther with Idris Elba.
Because he made everything a spy device.
Mm-hmm. God.
Verse 16, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
Yep.
He abstaineth from my ways as from filthiness. He pronounced the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father.
Woo.
And they're counterfeits. The small hats are counterfeits.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the children of the Most High. Because it reflects in what they behave and how the society is ran. You know, when the Lord said, you know, thou shalt have an Abraham Lincoln hat with curls hanging on the side. First of all, like when the Lord said do that. And when did the hell Israel have a war hat?
Hey, the scriptures say not to cover our heads,
Yeah,
man.
like the Yama, the Yami thing.
Yeah.
You know, the little salsa disc they put on the head.
God.
Yarmulke.
Yeah. You know the little the plate for that you put the coffee on.
yeah, God.
You know? You know what I'm saying? But this the devil, he'll tell you, because when it comes to oppression, they like to bring out, they ain't gonna say it, but you know the HOL
Yeah.
hitman did to y'all, you know, supposedly back in, you know, during World War II, which we know that shit was it wasn't even 66 million you motherfuckers over there.
Yeah.
There's always knows the number 6 associated with these people,
God.
you know.
Liars.
You know, you're liars, man. Now they mad because everybody found out that they're the damn devil that they are.
Yeah. And that was a smokescreen. They had
Yeah.
to do that. That you realize that they run to that shit. They run to it. They want you to remember that, but they want you to forget the slavery.
Yeah.
The slavery of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all the killings and the genocides that you put us through.
They don't do too many movies like Nat Turner
Mm-hmm.
or the rebellions in which Gad and them did against these devils. But they always put a fucking movie off with Jake and slavery, or the 50s and Jake getting his ass sprayed by hoes and bitten by dogs. They always bring those fucking movies out. But they did with Nat Turner, and they even was mad at that. They didn't even play that in them theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Dude had to go pay the theaters himself out of his own pocket for them to play it. And even certain theaters didn't play it.
Because they don't want us knowing our history.
Gone.
Yep.
And let alone they do a movie on the scriptures with Jake. They'll never do nothing like that, man.
God.
That's why over there they banning what? Over there in Israel they talk about what? Banning those who speak about the Messiah over there. You know? Why is that? Remember a couple months ago they just had some nigga they said he was the Messiah. Some hairy ass nigga, you couldn't even see his face. Like, who this nigga?
Niggas through.
These people are the children of Satan, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got anything else?
Nah.
So we'll leave it at that. You know, we pray this video is edifying. Oh, hold on real quick. Let me pull this one up. I'm gonna close out with this. That's Psalm 6.
Okay.
Because we ultimately, you know, like we just open up, we just ultimately praying to be delivered, man. It says Psalm 6 and 5. For in death there is no remembrance of thee, and the grave who shall give thee thanks. I am weary with my groaning all the night. Make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. My eyes is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of my enemies. Depart from me, ye workers of iniquity, for the Lord hath heard the voice of my weeping. The Lord hath heard my supplications. The Lord will receive my prayers. Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed and suddenly. For the minute you devils make that move on the prophets, hey, those miracles that we read about is going to activate.
God.
Then that's your ass, man. And ultimately it's going to lead to what? The Lord coming back. Then it's definitely your ass at that. Because the Lord coming down and kick you fucking devil's ass, man.
That's right.
And it's going to be a flawless victory. Ain't going to be no
Fatality.
No Will Smith
God.
running, you know, shooting, you know what I'm saying, running to the hatch, throwing in a grenade. Like, no, ain't none of that happening, man.
Nope.
You know? You people going to be utterly obliterated, man. The Lord says, the scripture says this, he described as this concentrated fire coming out of his fucking, you know.
Mm-hmm. Storm and tempest.
Yeah. So we'll leave it at that. You know, pray this video is edified through the spirit and power. Yahweh Shai Shai want to say, call Allah Yahweh.
Call Allah Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem Chakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well. Peace and salutations to the whole Philek. And want to say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.